Carlos Boardingham on 3rd and 10. Try to have Florida's first points of the season. And with that, the Gators are on the board in Wisconsin. 3.5 minutes until halftime. We'll start on the ground with Johnson, who turns the corner, and here goes Montrell Johnson. Hello, Swamp. Go ahead and let him hear it.
Guards and tackles to get bigger bodies at the point of attack. And Florida's leading rusher for the last 2 seasons, the transfer from Louisiana, Montrell Johnson, shows you the speed.
This is a guy who had a knee procedure.
In Cam Ward's mind, you're thinking, if we can get some...
Webb trying to spin his way in for a touchdown. And it is a score for Florida. Over 2,100.
Trips to the boundary. Inside handoff, and there's Johnson with the touchdown. He gets the first score of the night for Florida.
Really good push by the offensive line up front.
Quincy Crittenden does. Trey Wilson in motion. They're going to give the handoff to Johnson, and he's going to saunter in from 7 yards out.
He bounces this thing outside. It's an inside zone play, and the offensive line had great push. He got in space and beat the DB one-on-one in for the score. They've got a tight end to the left. They
carry tonight. Play action pass again. Lagway looking to go deep. Another long shot. Looking for Tank Hawkins, and he got it. Rookie to rookie. 36 yards and a touchdown.
DJ outstanding on these play action shots, right? He's really locked into one receiver and he's sending it down the field, and it's done a terrific job with his touch and his accuracy. Earlier in that drive on 1st down, when they dropped back, he forced that throw down the field. It should have been checked down. So I think one of the things you're seeing with this young quarterback is when he can eyeball kind of I'm throwing to that guy. He's got great arm strength and accuracy, but I think he has to learn how to progression read the drop back game a little bit more.
Devontae Witherspoon, 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Lagway sensing pressure, is going to launch it deep toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Aiden Mizell.
You're going to see here they brought the Sam and the Mike. He steps up in the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field and then throws a strike. I mean, unbelievable ball.
2nd and 13, Hayden Hand. A lot of time to throw tonight, and he hits another man in stride. It's Eli Badger again. And more penalty markers. Pick it up and take it into the end zone. That's George Gums, but it was an incomplete pass.
Not continue to grow, DJ, because he may have it.
Look at this run. Trey Wilson ahead of the field in free flight. Goodbye touchdown. 85 yards for Trey Wilson.
A heck of a football player. They love to run these jet sweeps, and he just basically outruns the whole defense of Sanford.
That's a reception, his 6th of the game, 141 yards receiving now.
This is that time of the game, you know, where okay, there's just under 10 minutes left to play, and I think
they a lot of talk this week here in Gainesville and Gator Nation about who should be taking the snaps at quarterback next week. Right now it's Aiden Warner taking the snaps. And he's got a Gators touchdown. First career touchdown for Aiden Warner.
That's exciting. You have no idea, but you're gonna experience that.
Aiden Warner, he's got some pretty good ability with his legs, so I think they've figured out who their 3rd stringer is now.
Yeah.
Be a lot of
Second goal, Mertz with time to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Elijah Badger.
To get across the space, you see right there, he just froze for a half second, and that opened up the big win.
First down for Florida. Jackson, who's a starting receiver, is out for the season with a torn ACL. So 2 starting receivers out. To the end zone and a touchdown, Chim DK. DJ Lagway to Chim DK.
By the offensive line with protection. Crenshaw Dixon just hanging on. Lagway able to just kind of roll that over top of the defense. Just need 1 down in college. Yep, got the left 1 down. DK's been the guy that's emerged. The 5th-year senior transfer from Wisconsin.
They marked that, and fortunately within inches of being a potential touchback, it went out inside the 1.
Of Ratcliffe that time, putting his helmet right on the ball.
And Jackson powers his way in.
Action, setting up, looking downfield, everybody covered, so he takes off, makes the right decision. He's past the 40, slides to about the 38-yard line, a gain of 16. Mertz to the air, throws complete, touchdown, a walk-in score for Boardingham, the tight end. And Florida strikes first on the road.
Florida needed a good start here on the road in Starkville. The veteran, Graham Mertz, finds his tight end, Gators.
Despite a positive stretch when Mertz back in. Lagway had the last possession, but it wasn't his fault. It was a fumble by Montrell Johnson. Mertz, pump fake. Now looking for the bomb in the end zone. Touchdown. Marcus Burke with the catch. What a great pump fake and toss by Mertz.
By Marcus Burke. Double move. He's going to sell it, and then he's just going to get vertical down the field. 14, Bryce Pollock bites on that initial hitch. He turns his shoulders. DB to lead this football team. He's been excellent here today.
His 12th consecutive completion, and it's a touchdown. Hayden Hansen breaking another missed tackle from the Bulldogs and into the end zone for the score.
Well, Hansen, you'll see him right here in the core. He's just going to get vertical. Safety never gets over the top. Excellent find once again by Graham Mertz. Wide open tight end in that big south part of the zone.
After Florida scored easily. We hand off to Jackson coming on a jet sweep inside the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. Try to block tackle him at the 2. That's not going to work. And now it's a 3-score lead.
They've thrown it well. They've run it well. The balance that Billy Napier talked about. You see the physicality finishing off that run. Jackson running through Nick Mitchell.
Rumors of the head coach.
Great ball. Upper only. His receiver can make a play. Moves the chains for a first down.
And a quarterback sneak. Mertz into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Terrific response by the Gators.
They did a much better job getting back to running the football. The play action, chunk play down the field to DK. Tough to tell exactly where Mertz is from that angle.
A lot of pressure on Billy Napier.
Play action boot here for DJ Lagway.
Instead, Lagway keeps it, and Lagway dives. He fumbled the ball into the end zone. It looked like Mississippi State recovered it.
Got to get on top of this football. It's DJ Lagway. It's Corey Ellington. He bangs it out. Ball's on the ground. Just jump and dive on the football. If you're Kelly Jones, as you said properly, he squats down, just tries to pick it up. Just dive on top of that football.
But it's that kind of undisciplined thinking we've seen throughout the day from Mississippi State. Even on something like that, just have awareness. Not saying you're going to recover it at that point, but you had the best chance. You had your hands on the football. Don't try to pick it up.
And how about 58, Austin Barber? He's going to jump on it. That big man knows. Let me get
with it. Down 21. First touchdown for Daniels this season. Right down the middle.
I think for Florida fans.
separation, takes a big shot from two defenders and just barely ran out of field. Otherwise, he's going to rumble and bumble it.
This is now the 15th play of the Gators' first drive of the game. Mertz in a muddy pocket, wide open, touchdown, Elijah Badger. Especially on third down, converting all of them, and then he finds Elijah Badger wide open in the end zone. Florida 7, UCF. UCF is second, going quickly, but not getting anywhere. Denson and Sapp were all over Harvey.
Field is just shy of it. You're saying, hey, I've got a 250-pound battering ram at quarterback. They actually lost some yardage on it.
Touchdown drive for Lagway. Mertz gets out of there. Throwing on the run and a catch made in heavy traffic by Badger. 14-3. Lagway to DK.
And the Gators over the football quickly to try to punch it in.
Jackson, yes! Touchdown, Gators! Jackson, who tops it off with the touchdown. The Gators are on top early, 14-3.
Physical after the catch. Great job of running through attack.
Mertz to hands to Johnson. Johnson stayed on his feet. Touchdown! Wow! So far, and the Florida offense, both sides, has been a complete first half for Florida, culminated with this effort.
Look at that jump. I mean, whatever it takes, right? I'm about to lose my balance. Hey, you just jump into the end zone. You don't have to worry about it anymore. There's a lot of penetration. Fantastic effort by Montrell Johnson. He has been a mainstay for the Gators offense ever since he came here from Louisiana. Downfield in the passing game.
Jefferson.
They got a great run look.
And Trey, who's been terrific in his 2 years.
They fake it to Jaden Ball and slip a little screen in the right flat to DK. He's about a yard shy of the first down. Trey Smack from 42. His first points effortlessly. Knocks it right down the middle. So the Gators are on the board.
Rise up once again.
Mertz, end zone, touchdown! He finds the tight end, Arliss Boardingham. They go 92 yards, Lewis, and end up in the end zone.
Yeah, you just see Boardingham, he just arc releases and then gets up the seam, and they have some miscommunication in the secondary. Then here, you're going to see Graham Mertz. They're right there. You just see his leg just get caught in the ground, a little bit weird. Non-contact injury.
That'll keep the clock rolling. Arion Carter got there first.
Heavy hitters freed up. And if you're Florida, move him.
Over the middle towards the end zone. He's got his man, DK, for a touchdown.
Can't recover Andre Turrentine. He just can't get back in the position. The backside safety, Will Brooks, doesn't have enough depth to help him in time. And DJ with an absolute laser as he escapes up into the pocket.
You know, you've got a freshman quarterback.
Look at this work. Listen, look at this. Eyes down the field, throw on the move. Tape. He's made for this, and here they go.
The Gators with a trick play formation. Line up Lagway. And now a timeout with the play clock winding down. Tennessee on defense.
It'll be 30 seconds.
Perfect in his career on point after attempts to tie the game. And we are now deadlocked at 17. Now went out of bounds.
They're in Knoxville. And right there for DJ.
Gannon Burt is the new snapper for Florida. Rocco Underwood, who's been snapping for a few years now, has been injured. The snap is clean, execution perfect, and the 29-yarder is split 5 down to the 22-yard line. Kristen Story pushes him out. 25 yards for Mr. DJ.
Protect his body. Does a really good job on the zone read, reading Childress, number 11 for Kentucky. And then, man, with that size and big.
They'll hand it the ball left side. Breaks through a couple defenders. Touchdown, Florida. Jaden Ball.
Inside the 5-yard line, they struggled in the red zone a week ago. Right now, Ball is running like a man on fire. 2 freshmen making big plays for the Gators.
On 3rd down. Here's Ball dancing around, got a great block, and he will walk it into the end zone. Damian George Jr. with the block of the night springs his true freshman running back.
Double pancake working across. He's not only going to take one defender, he's going to take both defenders to the ground. Here's one, and I'm going to bring him to number 2. They knock each other over, get the double pancake. And then Jaden Ball, who's had a great first half, sets it up perfectly and then easy coasts it to the end zone.
Well, I don't know who's going to be happier at halftime between those. Through the hands of Barry and Brown, it's intercepted. Gators have a chance. Devin Moore pushed out of bounds around the 5.
Hands. He couldn't have placed it better as a quarterback. I mean, literally
heck of a throw.
Right in the perfect spot in the receiver's hands, and just got lazy with it, and Florida takes advantage. Devin Moore, nice concentration to get the INT.
Number 53 for Florida is now number 49, 53.
On the I formation, touchdown, Gators. And they're doing this against one of the best front sevens, best defenses in America.
It's the downfield passing attack that's kind of opened things up a little bit, and that's, Florida fans and myself really.
Most yards. And they'll go with Ball, and he is in there he got in for the touchdown. There it is.
That play is under video review.
Oh, wow. I don't think there's any chance he got in there. That look, anyway. What do you think?
I don't think he got in either. I didn't think he got in initially. I thought the whistle should have been blown as well. But there's a lot of bodies in the ruling on the field was a touchdown, so it's going to be hard.
Jaden Ball down to the 1-yard line. Handoff goes to Ball, and he just picked up his 5th rushing touchdown to tie Trey Burton and Tim Tebow for the single-game Florida record.
And this offense, who struggled in the red zone a week ago against Tennessee, has found their way behind a very
more feedback on what has stabbed him. It's been encouraging and exciting to watch Graham step little by little away from DJ over the course of this game.
This ball is picked off. Cormani McClain, who hasn't played this year, gets on the field and intercepts Cutter Boley, who just came into the game, the true freshman, with a pick 6 to Cormani McClain.
Late hitch route to the field. Bad news. You never want to do that. And McClain says, thank you very much. going out there trying to earn a spot, depending on how long Jason Marshall's out. The star cornerback for Florida, they may be looking for a replacement. That's one way to get in the conference.
By the way, nice pressure that time to force that ball by Cameron James.
Play fake on first down. Lagway launching downfield, has a man. Touchdown! Aiden Mizell and the Gators take that takeaway and cash it in immediately.
And the play action shots. I'm not real sure. Oh, there's the umpire. I'm not real sure what Malachi Starks is looking at, but he's up with his eyes in the backfield. Does not do a good job of getting back, anticipating that.
Ball's got it, makes a cut. And the freshman rumbling, filling in for Montrell Johnson and doing a great job. All 10 points off of Carson Beck interceptions. The first career interception again. And Jackson has some space. Look out. Jackson rumbles into Georgia territory. They still have one timeout. It is something you could look at. He wanted to buzz down, but Smack, meanwhile, this drive gives him a shot from 53. And Jackson has some space. Look out. Jackson rumbles into Georgia territory. They still have one timeout. It is something you could look at. He wanted to buzz down, but Smack, meanwhile, this drive gives him a shot from 53. And he will drive it through. Wow.
With the depth they have.
Mississippi before coming to Gainesville. He got 8, so on 2nd and 12, he's got the ball again. Jackson makes a cut. Jackson to the end zone. In this collection of gritty Gator backups within a PAT of getting even here.
We just said this isn't a 30-point game. They're a possession away from tying it here. Watch the receiver. He takes out Jackson. A corner follows him. The other corner's downfield playing man-to-man. Doesn't turn around to see the football. But they get to that edge. A ton of space. He's been physical, but this time out in that space, he makes some peep action.
Warner on 3rd and goal. That's out of the back of the end zone. 23-yard field goal does just that. Listen, he understands the formula day as well. We've seen a lot of Ball. We've seen a lot of Jackson. Jackson. So he works his way inside the 5-yard line. Let's see, do they spot this ball?
Well, it's still.
2nd and goal. As Ball does a nice job of carrying defenders with him for a Florida touchdown.
Absolutely. On their last drive. And here they are marching again.
1st and goal. Jackson. And Jackson's going to spin his way into the end zone. And this is
on time, under duress. And
he beats the man-to-man coverage.
DK pulled in LSU territory, down to the 43.
Coverage and man-to-man, and the safety doesn't get over the top. And you can't place it any better than this.
And now Lagway shifts back to his quarterback spot next to Jackson, and Lagway will throw, lobbing it towards the end zone, and it's caught. Elijah Badger back healthy and back into the end zone. Touchdown Gators.
Slant and go from Badger. The route is outstanding. He's going to start up, work it back out, and he beats the man-to-man coverage by Ashton Stamps. He gets Ashton Stamps squatting, sitting, and how about the ball placement? Back shoulder, big touchdown for the Gators.
Looking like they just won a field goal earlier. 49-yard attempt. Boy, that thing did not move. It started right down the middle and ended there.
Receiver, you better jam him and slow him down. Great release.
And now from 55 to tie the game late in the 3rd. It's good.
4th quarter.
2nd and short, play action, Lagway in trouble. Steps up and throws deep. It's caught. Badger down inside the 1. What a play, Lagway.
The touchdown run. You're going to see pressure right now off the edge from Swinson. stepping up, climbing by Lagway, on the move. He hits Badger in stride. Expect a handoff here.
Touchdown, Jacoby Jackson to give the Gators the lead.
And it's an absolute dime by Lagway, setting up the Jackson touchdown run. Moving in motion.
Lagway is pass caught for a first down. Out to the 45-yard line is Hayden Hansen, the tight end. And they snap it with about 4 on the play clock. And on the pitch, room for Jaden Ball inside the 30. Ball inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators!
The block by 77. Harris, 89. Hayden Hansen, who just had to catch another good block. And it's even Badger with the block on the edge. Excellent job on the perimeter. Man on a man. Ball puts his foot in the ground. As the defender slides past, he gets vertical. And it's heels to the field. And a massive Florida Gator touchdown.
Yet this drive is already
that hamstring issue.
Straight back to pass. Corner of the end zone, Badger. Touchdown. A dime from Lagway.
Away from the defender, finding a matchup and executing with precision against a pressure look called by the Ole Miss defensive staff. Just could not be better executed there by the Gators, and they cash in thanks to the 4th down stop by their defense on the other side. And mistakes like that.
They dump it in the right flat. Jaden Ball finds a cutback lane in the alleyway to the end zone for a Gators touchdown.
Could not be any better. 3 guys on the right side of the formation in the back end between a linebacker, a corner, and a safety. They have 3 blockers.
They try and give the Gators the lead. He's got it, and then some.
Wide receiver on the perimeter.
Take a shot for Deacon. Lays out and makes the catch. Gators in business. Montrell Johnson right up the gut. Inside the 15. 12 more for Florida. DK in motion. They go Wildcat. Montrell Johnson to the 5. End zone. Gators touchdown.
A play. You run to the bubble, you give the defense trouble, and this time they go with a picture-perfect power out of Wildcat. Big number 77, Harris, gets out and around, blocks Daughtery, the linebacker, set up perfectly by Johnson by being a little bit hesitant before he hits the hole, allows the block to develop and allows the Red Sea to part.
Run the ball into the end zone right here.
Untouched. Jacoby Jackson opens the scoring. Touchdown, Gators.
His first forced fumble of the season comes at a great time.
Jacoby Jackson with just a great job of reading the defense. You see the linebacker hit that gap, and boom, he just pops right to the outside. I want to find the players that are already on this board or too long in this. You got Elijah Badger toward the bottom of the screen here.
Play action. Lagway off his back foot, throws to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Marcus Burke.
You'll see Marcus Burke come from the offense's right side, just entering your screen. And they get a little high-low concept. You get Elijah Badger coming out on about a 5-yard out route, and then Marcus Burke coming behind him at 10 to 12. You put the cornerback in conflict. He can't cover both of them. And then Lagway makes the right decision, throwing the ball to Burke. That's excellent stuff.
In that second quarter. In a terrible position, delivers again. From 30. Smack had plenty on it. Sails it right through.
And having
after the number 6 Hurricanes lose to Syracuse.
Where does Notre Dame go to after a big win at USC? Look at this.
Big hole opens up. Montrell Johnson is gone. Touchdown, Florida.
The offensive line just been hammering away at this FSU defense. Look, that's right up the pipe, right in the A-gap. You get Aiden Mizell, the wide receiver, with a nice block downfield. Watching your favorite team from week to week.
Team down just shy of the 10, another first down run.
Positive sign for fans is you can turn around the roster quick. You don't have to wait for 2 and 3 recruiting classes.
And Lagway tosses it for another Florida touchdown. Tony Livingston.
We thought we might see the tight ends get a little bit more involved tonight, and finally here late in the fourth quarter it happens. Tony Livingston, big tight end. Nice throw by DJ Lagway.
Tennessee State making it into the...
For a sack, a loss of 9. And Florida on the board first on the attempt. In fact, Mel Kiper has him ranked in 9th amongst punters and place kickers that are draft eligible. You can see why. Nobody's found the location to where the touchdowns are. Smack from 24. It's good. He's hit from 34, 44, and 24.
Baugh able to break a couple of tackles.
Lagway finds Tony Livingston, the Tampa native, with the first touchdown of this Gasparilla Bowl.
Pounds in high school, down to about 255 now, can move around, really went to...
And Aaron Childs for Florida. 4th down. (19-0) Florida.
High school player.
Daniels, an alchemist.
Wow.
Broken play, and he turns it into gold.
But Katie Daniels is right there to pick it up. Somehow it squirts out. Daniels with a headsy play.
And the 4th down fumble rule does not apply there because the snap is not a fumble. It's a backwards pass. Usually on 4th down, you can only advance the ball by the player who fumbled. But again, the snap counts as a backwards pass.
Heck of a job to play.
He's not in the game here. Empty set, 3rd down, and now Rubio comes back to the backfield. Aiden Warner in the game. He's the QB. Hands it off. Rubio into the end zone for the touchdown.
Even the big fella is happy for him. Desmond Watson, who everybody wanted to carry the ball.
Greg